Hello, everyone. Welcome back to BSC Army, the first decentralized autonomous organization on Binance Smart Chain, who's focused on social media industry. So I'm Kristen, and I'll be the host for our live AMA session today with Miss Anita from HeroFi. Before that, we're broadcasting from the BSC Army YouTube channel. So again, if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification for other interesting videos that are coming out every single week. So as usual, we will be having two interesting giveaways, which are the pre-live giveaway and the in-live giveaway. So the first one is the one that had been posted on our BSC Army Twitter account, where I will pick 5 lucky winners by the end of this live. So stay tuned for that. And the second one is where 5 of the best comments or best questions that are dropped during our live will be picked. And don't forget to put your Telegram username because that will make our rewarding process so much easier. Those two giveaways will be rewarded 200 USDTs in total. So guys, don't forget to claim your reward after this live. Okay, so right now let's get started into our first session of the live. Anita, would you like to give a little introduction about yourself and your vision of the whole project, HeroFi?
Hello, Kristen. I'm Anita, and now I'm currently working as the representative business developer from HeroFi. So this project is a ARPG game on mobile, and which is also a game-free P2E for everyone, which means the play to earn. So our target in creating this game is to create the experiments for the players in the gaming and DeFi. So in the gaming, we want to create a game which has a very interesting mechanism for people to relax and entertaining. And in the DeFi, we want to bring back the sustainable earn for users, and they can create themselves for themselves in this game. So to make these two things happen, this project has tried a lot of things, and we have a lot of experience from our previous project as well as from the experience from game NFT games to create interesting mechanism and key features for our games, which is I have to admit that is very suitable for everyone.
Right. So that was pretty much the general overview of HeroFi as a whole. And I've heard that you come in prepared with a video introducing your whole project as well. So shall we open up that for our audience here? And
Yeah,
yeah, let's
sure.
enjoy the show.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Great. With the slogan free to play, play to earn, HeroFi has surely brought a lot of interesting key features and a lot of like services and products to into the market and to our users as well. So would you like to talk more about that? Like the key features, like what are your selling points, the mechanism that you use in HeroFi that would somehow make it so more attractive to the users and to the investors?
So in this game, I have to admit that we have created a very interesting mechanism for the heroes in the game. So as you know that in this game we will have hero, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of hero, which means that a lot of like the star rating and the level for each kind of the hero. And but what is the interesting here? So the interesting here is the hero can give birth. It means like if you have a couple of a male hero and a female hero, they can give birth together and they can produce a new hero. But what is the like the difference between the hero? I mean, like the for the token hero egg, right? So you may have heard about the token hero egg. So token hero egg is to hatch a Genesis hero, which is the very strong hero at the beginning, at the very beginning. So if the two Genesis hero they giving birth together, they cannot get older in the future. They can keep producing new hero, and the other hero which are not purchased by Hero Egg, they will get older. So if you are joining the private sale and the ideal round, like as we having the wireless ideal now, you can have the egg and you can hatch a very new, a very like how to say, very professional Genesis hero. So this Genesis hero will be the very special things of this game. And because this is the game free to play, it means like you don't have to invest any money at the beginning. So you can play it freely and you can have the hero when you register for the game. But the highest level of the hero you will get in this game will only be 1 star rating. So if you want to get higher star rating, or if you want to like high up the level, you have to be tried very hard. And this is about the Hero Egg token. And for the HeroFi token in this game, it can say that this is the way you do the mining method in this gameplay. It means like the HeroFi token will only be created when you play the games. So it means like if the users they play the games and they do the missions, they do the tasks the game require, they will have the role file. So it means that the special things here, the role file to be created, users have to play. So it creates a very close relationship between the tokens and the game, and it avoid the cheating and any other risk about the token which can affect badly to the gameplay ecosystem.
Yeah, you pretty much covered quite enough about like how every items, every features in the game that like connected together and how they work together. So I'm sure the selling point, the Genesis Hero system that you mentioned, is really appealing to other investors and like new users out there. Because I've never seen any project before, like any NFT game that have done this. So this is pretty like a really fresh idea into the marketplace. Um,
Yes,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that apart from you, the BD, the business developer, you have like other team members in the team to back you up and come up with this whole idea of HeroFi and work together and build the whole project. So would you like to talk about the positions and what do they contribute into the HeroFi project?
yes, I'm very proud to talk about my team. So our team consists of a total 11 members. We have the founder with the CEO, Hai Huang, who has 10 years of experience in the video game industry, and he is specialized in growth strategies and game scaling up. And another, our co-founder, who is CPO Tuấn Phạm, is an expert for developing over 10 mid-core games. And Hiếu Bùi is our COO. He is specialized in exploring new markets, including Windows Phone, Facebook, instant games, and NFT games. We have concept artists, the head of game designs, a system architect, a lead programmer, 2D animator, 2D game artist, and of course, we cannot lack of the video editors and graphic designer.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that descriptive explanation of like the whole team, the whole core team of HeroFi. So, apart from that, do you have any other strategic partners or backers or advisors in the team that, support all of them, to work together and build this whole system up?
Yes, of course. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of investors and the gamers as well, they will care about this because they want to know like every single details about the project that they will invest now or in the
Exactly.
future. Yes,
Yeah.
right? You agree?
Yes, I
So
do.
I want to ask, like, do you know the Brave Stars?
Oh, yeah, I have actually heard a lot about them. Yeah, they're really famous.
Yeah, so if you spend time playing games on mobile, you may know about them because like Brave Stars are very well known about its products on mobile games. They was founded in 2013 by a team of game developers, and they
Mm-hmm.
are aspired to make mobile action games accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Until now, they have established more than 70 games with over 300 million downloads worldwide. So you might know about the Stickman Revenge, which is very, very famous that I still playing until now, and Hero of Empire, Shadow of Death. So I mean, like, there's a lot of games related to them, and for our other one well-known backers is Launch Zone. And until now, the Launch Zone is the top incubator and launch patch on Binance Smart Chain. So HeroFi is very, like, how to say, we are very proud to have the backers as which are Brave Stars and Launch Zone. And we also get the a lot of the partnership. We are very not only lucky, but we also have tried to connect, and until now we have gained for ourselves a lot of trustworthy partnership throughout the network, such as like some very big venture like Mayor Capital, Gem Hunter Venture, Kiwi Group, Crypto Holding, Bang Bang Game, Ivy Star
Mm-hmm.
Capital, and TK Ventures. And we can mention about the BSC Daily as well and BSC News. We also now is like they are we are like the partnership together, and more to come in the near future.
Yeah, that is a lot of like familiar names and like big names in the industry. And just, like HeroFi has just come to Earth not like a long time ago, and you guys have already had some pretty big achievements throughout the network. And I think that is really impressive for you. Yeah, that is really much appreciated. So next up, I would like to know more about the audit information since I've done some research about HeroFi before this live. And I noticed that I couldn't find any like information about the audit system. So, do you have anything to say about like when will you add it and how do you use it to secure your users wallet, users trust, and like how do you ensure the user security till your audit procedure is completely, done?
Yeah, actually, this question is very clear. I mean, like, for every investor, they want to know about the security of the project they were invested in, right? Even me and you, even me and you. So, um, to talk about the audit, we have to say that we are working with a very like top well known of the audit company, and but now they are having a lot of the requests from other blockchain projects, so our request is still in the progress, and we will finish and we will complete every progress in the maximum 1 month. I mean, in maximum 1 month, we will finish all of the progress related to the audit. And we are working with the Hiken, Slomis, and Picture.
Mm. Yeah, that is also like other big names to come. And I'm sure you guys would work that out pretty well since they are really quality in like and they're just, some really trustworthy companies. So yeah, that is pretty much for the second part of this whole section. And to the third one right here, we will talk about your products and services. So first of all, could you describe about like your tokenomic and what are the use cases of Hero Egg and RoFi tokens?
Yes. So actually, I have mentioned a little bit about the heroic and RoFi in the previous question. I mean,
Yeah.
like, is more suitable for this question than the question before. But okay, I will still try to clarify about it so the audience and the users may get to know more about this one. So in this game, we will have two types of the token, which name heroic and RoFi. And the
Mhm.
hero egg, the total supply for hero egg is 520 million token. So it for a hatch for an egg. Okay, so at the beginning, when you have the hero egg, you can use that token to hatch a special character NFT called Genesis Hero, and from that egg you can have that hero, and for each egg you have to spend 100,000 hero egg for one egg to have that special character NFT. And when you get the Genesis hero, it will have a gender, either male or female, and a star rating from 3 to 6. From 3 to 6, it means it's very high level of the hero. And the Genesis hero has a very interesting and very special feature that they are produced from heroic token, and they will not have the offspring. Production time prolonged as times goes on like other character. And the token sale is held for Hero Egg until now. For the we are having the private sale and the public sale for wireless ideal, and after the token sale, 100,000 dollars and 20 millions of Hero Egg token will be used to add liquidity for Hero Egg at the price of one Hero Egg equal to 0.005 dollars per one. And
Yeah.
also, yeah, it's just about the hero egg. And now we
Yeah.
come to the RoFi. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
what is
what I
the
was about to
difference?
ask.
Yeah, I want to clarify what is the difference between the hero egg and the RoFi. It means like the hero egg will only be bought in the private sale and the wireless and the ideal. Okay,
Mhm.
so it means like we will have a limited amount for hero egg, and for one egg, it means when you spend 100,000 hero egg to open an egg, all of those tokens will be burned. It means like limited token, and we have the use case for it. And when it is burned, it means like the token will become very rare. It means like the scarcity. You can see about the scarcity, right?
Yeah.
So if they open a lot of egg, if they want to have a lot of Genesis hero, it means like there will be no more the token hero egg. It will like the
Mm.
price will come up, and the price of the hero will increase as well. And for the RoFi token, the RoFi token will be how to say, they will be produced in the game. The token RoFi will be produced in the game, and this is as I have talked about this, like is it about this is like the mining method by gameplay. It means like you can earn RoFi by playing the games, and they have the buyback and the burn mechanism as well. So to be to be more simple, we can see that like in the game, each hero is allocated a certain amount of token every day based on their
Mm.
star rating. But the if they do not complete quest for that day, I mean the mission, they cannot receive all the designated token. and the remaining tokens will be burned. So that is the
Mm.
interesting mechanism about the token of this HeroFi.
Yeah, so like other project have staking and like farming, and you guys chose to use the burn mechanism as your main application in HeroFi. Yeah, so would you like to, go into details about that as well? Because
Yes,
I found that like that is a really interesting way to, to work and the whole tokenomic system.
yes. Can you hear me?
Yes? Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, can you please repeat the question? I was
Yeah,
missed a
so
little bit, I
as
think, because of the connection.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. So, about the burning mechanism for your tokenomic,
Yes.
the RO5 token. So, as you mentioned, because like other project has staking and farming, but you guys chose your main application to be the burning mechanism. So yeah, would you like to go into details about that?
Yes, of course. About the burn mechanism of the RealFi, in this game, there is no predetermined token supply for the total token supply for RealFi, but the circulating supply is strictly managed by token burns. For
Mm.
every time the user is RealFi in the games, which is not in the NFT marketplace, such as the level up the items, level up the characters, and so on. The token is divided as follow details. Like okay, so the 60% will be burned. The 60% of the tokens will be burned, and the 18% will be sent to development teams. 2% will be sent to advisors. 10% used for adding liquidity for this token, and 10%, the last 10% will be used for development and marketing.
Mm. So that is really I think that's a really wise way to distribute the tokenomics.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys are clearly have taken care of that very well. So we move on into the next topic, which is the marketing strategy. So, okay, so do you have any like marketing method or strategy in particular to gain for yourself some trust, like from the market, from the users?
Yes, of course. We are so proud to talk about our marketing strategy as well. We are very like confident about this because until now, HeroFi is working with a lot of partners. As I have
Mm.
mentioned to you before, there's a lot of like the well-known and the like not only the ventures but also private investor and KOLs. I mean, like our plan, and what we have done and what we are doing now is working with the partners who are the like the private investor, and they are very like popular ventures in this and have the reputation in this worldwide, and the KOLs who has a very like who has the reputation as well, and they are we were working with them and we decided to have the allocation for the private sales for them. So why we did that? Because like when we spend the allocation for those venture for those KOLs, we can like I would say we can together building up a very strong project which has a marketing strategies with not only one but with a lot of the marketing sides. So we can so this project, not only this project but as well as the um, our investor will have the reputation for it, and we will have the connection between each other, and moreover the users and the gamer, they will constantly get all the update from the games from a lot of sides, because like when we are partnered with a lot of marketing teams, with a lot of marketing KOLs, they will deliver our message, deliver our news to the game and the players. And
Mm.
um, and moreover, in the in the progress of releasing the project and running the project, we are planning to create a lot of the community events, very interesting for the players.
So yeah, marketing strategy goes well with like community growing and expansion. And I think that is a pretty smart way to take care of your community as well. Beside from like using the social media effect and
Yes.
yeah. So I mean, last but not least, one of the questions that I've been wanted to ask you guys, actually I should have asked that since the beginning, but could you tell about like the story behind your project name, HeroFi? Because I, it's clearly a very appealing name for a project to start with. Yeah, so would you like to explain more about that?
Yes. Of course. If you ask, I will answer everything you ask, Kristen, because you are very pretty. Okay. So with the name HeroFi, we can see that nowadays hero are very everyone knows about hero, right? Everyone knows
Mm-hmm.
about heroes, and there's a lot of heroes from movies, from games, and from a lot of things like from comic books and everything. So, hero is actually itself is very well known. So, in this game, the key features is based on the hero. We create Genesis hero. We create a lot of kinds of hero in this game, and these heroes will create like the specialties for our game, and we chose this game hero to show our respect to every heroes which are come ups in this game, and we want to show up the core value in this game. And for the fight, do you want to guess what did the fight comes from?
I don't know. Fight as in like fighting or like finance, like something like that.
Actually, there's a lot of I receive a lot of responses about this. Like they guess the fight is from fighting. I mean, a hero fighting together. Of course, in the game they fight together. They fight a lot of
Yeah,
battles, but
exactly.
we don't just like focus on fighter. I mean, like hero in the past they can fight, but hero in this modern world nowadays they do finance. So five
Mm,
is we want to create a very like the sustainable game economy for this game, which like focus on the user, so user can truly play to earn in this game. And that is the reason why HeroFi HeroFi now is combined from the both core values, hero and finance. Yeah, that is for the name. Can you hear me?
mm. Oh, did you not hear me?
Now I can hear you. I think there's a little bit like the disconnection between us, but I think now it's okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was just saying like that is a really great combination of like the two main features of Hero Finance. So like hero and like finance. And yeah, I think that is like really so okay, we're now closing up the first section of our live AMA, and we're moving on into the second part, which is the Q&A, the in-live giveaway, the Q&A section from our community, where I'll pick 5 questions for you to answer,
Yeah.
Anita, from our lovely audience. And those have some really, interesting questions for you coming up. But before that, shall we watch another video about Hero 5? Um, like before we get into the second section?
Yes, I want to show you the videos which might have the story. I want to
Mm,
show you not only the games but the story. So let's watch it together.
okay.
It began in the fantasy world when the magical power was liberated and the one above all throne was vacated. The war broke out between the gods, who all were fighting to claim the crown. Become one of the gods, defeat the opponents, and recruit other heroes to truthfully become the one above all. More to come on the war and lore.
I really love how the narrator like telling the core story, like the background context of HeroFi and like all the heroes storyline along the project. Yeah, so that is a really interesting videos for our audience.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm proud of our design team, our team members, right? They create a lot of things, a lot of I'm so proud of them. Okay, I think we
Yeah.
can move to the next session.
Yeah, that's great. So, okay, so first I'll pick the first question for you in the chat box right here. I see one really interesting question right here. So it said, HeroFi we official release on Android on the next quarter and will not be released on iOS till the first quarter of next year. Will it be a big problem in explaining your community? I think this one is like a lot of other people concerned as well, because I have the same question for HeroFi. So would you like to answer that for all of us right here?
Yes, of course, I receive a lot of questions now, and I think it is a very good way in this live AMA to answer this question for everyone. So to talk about this in the iOS, for the iOS system of the Apple, it is very hard to do the fast process to be qualified on the iOS of Apple because of due to its very strict policy. So it will take time. I mean, like it is not doesn't mean that we can't, but it means like we need time to for it because it's still in the process. So we are not having any problems about this just because of the policy. So it takes time. We need to be patient about this. But our projects want the investor, want the players to have the experiments playing this game as soon as possible. So we had so this game will be released on Android first.
Yeah, I can understand that for you, because I've also heard like applying for a game on like the App Store of Apple, it takes a lot of time and like a lot of qualifications to go through. So
Yes.
iOS users, would you guys wait for HeroFi to come? I think all of you was really looking forward to that, but unfortunately you guys can't have like the experience as soon as the Android users. So that
Yeah.
is a pity, but I hope you guys are not giving up and still like staying there for until the end, and for y'all to play the game on your mobile.
Thanks for
So
your support.
yes, so thank you for that. The second question that I found right here is that in this time where blockchain games are dominating, led by Axie Infinity, how will HeroFi compete with the other games which started earlier with their play-to-earn gameplay?
Well, it's another comparison for XC Infinity. I mean, like not only for HeroFi, but I can see that a lot of games are being putting in the comparison with the AC Infinity. So this one, I think this is not really hard to answer this question. Um, Actually, we do not to compete to others games which started earlier and which are like following or dominating by the AC Infinity because
Mm,
like we learn from others, we see from others. Although that the system of the AC Infinity is very hot now, and because of its popular reputation. I mean, like it is hot already. It is like everyone knows about it. So it means that a lot of games project they will follow, and it will lead to the saturation. And because of the saturation, so they will have not their own style for the game. I mean, like not everyone, but some they will not. They will follow the trend, and because it's a trend, and it creates the saturation. And what I can see from the system, from the AC Infinity system, is that this is not really user friendly. I mean, have you tried playing AC Infinity?
Well, I have not yet, but I'll try to look into that.
Because like for me, I want to try it. My desire, I want to try it. But for every article I have read before, before playing, before into this game, is that they will have the aware that it will not cheap to enter this game, because like now you can see that it is not free to play. So the new users, the new players who's the news to this game, they cannot they will find it very hard, and they will find it very difficult to get into this game, which is very how to say, very expensive.
Right.
As I remember, to play this game, as I'm a newbie, I have to buy
Oh,
three hero or three pet from the IC Infinity. And when the rise of the token, when the AXS has increasingly like crazy, I have to spend more than $1,000 to buy three to play.
that's a
So
lot.
it is very difficult for me in trying new things like that. And I think that it will not happen only for me, but it will happen for others players. So I think this is the reason that leads to the lack of the new user. I mean, like I don't mean that there were no new user, but I mean like the number maybe not so many, and it will create the restriction, a lot of things, and a lot of like related to the development as well. When you're lacking of the users, the newbie, right? So with the HeroFi, we aimed to create a free to play games, and the gameplay mechanism which requires the users has to play really to create the tokens in game. And this game is much more user friendly when you can free to play. You can have the hero when you first come to this game, and this is the way that create the sustainable way for user to play and to connect with this game in the long term.
Yeah, I love how you like answer, like respond to the question, like really modest and like really cleverly, because like you didn't like you didn't look down on like other how to say, because you mentioned it's not like a competition, so I can't say that they're like their rivals, your rivals or something. But like
Yeah.
like you don't look down on like other projects, and you just like learn from them, and like take like those lessons and like somehow improve on your own project. And that, I think that is a really great way to somehow make your project more attractive, more appealing in the market to other users. So yeah, thank you for that.
Thanks for
I
your
really
kind
love,
words.
yeah, I really love how you handle that question. Okay, so for the third one right here, considering that HeroFi community is growing, is your server ready enough to process the huge traffic and optimize the game?
The traffic, the huge traffic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we are what we have to admit until now is that HeroFi is having a very like widely reputation, not only in national but also in international. And
Yes.
the evidence is that you can see the HeroFi official group has increased and more than 22K members for 3 days. For 3 days,
Mm.
has been created 3 or 4 days, 3 days, and we have more than 22K member, and they are hyping up about the HeroFi, and they really want to know about how to do the whitelist and how to buy this token and how to play this. I mean, a lot of questions related to this. So we have aware about this one as well, because like what we aim to is spreading the HeroFi to like as much gamers as possible, so as many as people as possible, because like we consider that this game is worth to play. That is
Yes.
the word from me as a BD of the project, of course. And to clarify about the question that we are considering about the huge traffic, that this our server might be down or something like that. So we have to say that no, because I think that will not happen for this. Nothing can affect to the server, because this game has been released before. Actually, this game has been released before, and but now it is no longer being it is no longer being promoted. But uh, we have scale up, and we have since it how to say since its success, we decided to upgrade it, and our team has decision to scale up this gameplay, and depends on the potentialities before with the games, with our version of game, and this will develop in many other elements. So there will be I think I can be sure that there will be nothing can harm to the server, even like the players or the investor are more and more, and the more they want to know about it, the more they want to play. So we have to think about it. We have to think about it, and we have the plan for it.
Yeah, I really loved your confidence right there. Like you are just so sure that like your game is already, the server is well prepared, well equipped for all the traffic to come. And yeah, I think like because you're like a part of the project, so you know that your work, like how your project works, and is it like ready to come out yet or not. So I think all the users can be assured from now on that they are ready for the game to come and like for the upcoming events. So yeah, for those who have concern about this problem, don't be anymore because you just heard what Anita just said.
Yes.
Yes, the server is all ready to go. Okay, so we're moving on to the next question. How can the players be reassured of HeroFi future plans? Will those plans be sustainable and secure enough for the players to simultaneously enjoy and get profit from?
Yes, actually, about the security, I have mentioned before that now we are not only working with we are having a lot of partnership with a lot of marketing side, as well as we are in the progress of getting audited from the trusted, worthy auditing company. So about the HeroFi's future plans, actually we are trying to create a word that will lead you to how to say another word, not this word anymore. You can live in another word, and
Mm,
as like live as a new hero, and do your have your own army, and do your own tasks, do a lot of things to create your own world. So And we have a lot of plans for tokens. We have a lot of plans for community development. We have a lot of plans for the marketing strategies, as I have shared before. So it means we are trying. We are trying to make it not only develop in a very significant way in the future, but also we want to develop in a very sustainable way. And that is that is what we are trying. And you know that this is not how to say, this is not the things that decide for everything. The season will depend on the gamer's interest. We will
Oh,
try to level up. We will try to upgrade. We will try to do everything. I mean, increasing and the quality and so on, and to attract the gamers, attract the player, attract the investor. So it will be sustainable or it will be developed or not. It will depend on the gamer's interest as well. So let's wait until the games will be released and you can play, and you will be the one that decided the future plan of this HeroFi.
that is also another really clever response, because that is like, I can see that this is also another way to take care of your community and, upgrade and like improve the users experience, by playing like the game and giving feedback to your whole team. That is also like a really great way of like connecting to all the members in the group in the official channel, and like the team members, the developers. So yeah, thank you for that information. So unfortunately, we're reaching the last question for our live MA today. But I feel like this one is also another great one, and it's also great for like to end the section right here as well. Do you have any plan on diversifying your hero characters or another gameplay to make HeroFi game become more attractive? So I think they're asking about like, would you, how to say, like, like make more heroes in the future for the games?
Oh, okay. Okay, so this question is about the diversifying games. Okay, so about the gameplay, we need time to play this game. We need time to run this project, and we want to see how the users and the players adapt with this game. And we will see from that to have the decision to scale up the games or not, right? And about the HeroFi's hero, we have a lot of the designs for the hero. I mean, like there will be a lot of heroes in our game, but the fact here that we will not release all at the same time, especially at the beginning. Of course, we have to hide for ourselves, so that it can make it will make the players want to explore, want to find out, and they want to see the new hero. So our hero will be released a little bit of the hero will be released, and it will raise the interest of the players, and it can raise also the desire to keep up with this game. And everything of this is to assure for the players experiments of this game. I mean, all
Great.
for the users, all for the
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, you can see that your project is really focused on like the community, the users, and you are just about like how to upgrade the user experience, and somehow to like give them the best, experience, the best journey in playing HeroFi. I think I think that is like a really great plan towards of you guys. So, okay, we're actually closing up our live here, but comforted a lot of our audience concerns. And so right now we're moving on to the last. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that was like another disconnection. Hello?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
little
okay.
bit disconnected between us, but I think it's fine now.
Okay, so right now we're moving on to the last section of our live, which is the pre-live giveaway announcement, where I will
Yes.
show our lucky wheel, and the lucky 5 winners are gonna be shown on the screen right now. So let's open up the wheel and let's shuffle up.
Let's see.
Okay, so let's get started.
Let's wait for our five lucky winners, right? I've never been lucky in this kind of the games. Never, never my name will be
Really?
appear. Yes.
Oh, we got our 5 lucky winners here. So later on after this live, we will post like a announcement post on our Twitter account, on our BSC Army Twitter account. So those who have won the giveaway, don't forget to claim your reward, and we will have the full description of how to do that later. So stay tuned for that. Okay, right now let's head up into the wrap up of our live AMA. So, Anita, do you have anything left to say with our audience?
Yes, of course. Actually, I have a lot of things to say. I don't want to end this live anyway. Can we talk until
Oh.
midnight? Can we talk until midnight, and I can show you everything about HeroFi. But I think it would be great to do that. So I will stop here. I just want to say to you that our wireless to register for a wireless for Ideal is open, so you can register for it to have a chance to buy the Ideal with a very good price for HeroFi before being listing on the exchanges. So we are looking forward to your registration for the wireless video, and we want to hear more from you guys, audience, and HeroFi is very proud to bring the chance of the nice game to you, all of you guys.
Great, thank you for that. Unfortunately, we have to close up our live right now, but
Yes.
it has been a really great session with you, Anita. And yeah, we've covered quite enough about HeroFi, and I also have a really deeper understanding about this whole project and like the insight and how does it work. So right now, I I heard that like your project is having an idea coming out.
Yes,
Is that
on the
right? Yeah.
6th of the September. Yes.
Yes. So those who have heard about the news, don't forget to join the audio, join the wireless, and we have a lot of like videos on like how to do that on our channel and on HeroFi channel as well. So don't forget to follow up with all the news and follow up with all the social media accounts. So thank you all for staying tuned until the end. I want to see you all in the next video. So right now, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Kristen.